What's going down, YouTube family? It's your boy Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Hey, I want to welcome you guys to another day. Welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. I definitely would appreciate that support and love. And if you enjoyed the video as well, please comment with your thoughts or any other additional things that you'd like to add to here on a positive note. Please keep it positive. Today, what I do, and I do this every single Wednesday, is I host what's called Motivation with Money Mike. So, don't laugh at my little dollar sign. My nieces and stuff to call me Smike, trying to be funny, but that is actually a dollar sign. So it's Motivation with Money Mike. And it's just all about me getting on here and just having a little fun, putting out some positive energy, putting out something that, people can feel good about. In the world right now, we got so much going on that's just negative, that's just, bringing people down. We're in the middle of something right now, historic, that's having a lot of adverse impact on a lot of people. But ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you we're going to make it through this and it's going to make us better, trust me, I don't say this with any exaggeration or any reservation about it. I know it's going to turn out okay. And so I hope that, that brings you some comfort as I deliver my message. Now, today, what I want to talk from a point of a quote that I saw. And it reads, "Faith will move mountains, but fear will create them." And I want to talk on that a little bit because, faith is very important. And I'm not even saying it from a religious standpoint, so if anybody has any adverse feelings about religion, this isn't a advertisement for religion. The faith I'm talking about is just overall belief that, positive outcomes will happen, through actions that you take. In life, you're given this gift of dreams. You're given these ideas that come to your mind. You're given these situations that come into your mind of what you want to do. Now, you have a very simple choice. You can either exercise faith or you can exercise fear when these dreams, these thoughts start to come to your mind. Now, on the faith side of that, the faith will move mountains. They will get, those problems out of your way. To me, when you first have a dream, there's this big mountain of darkness that kind of appears. There's a problem to be solved. There's some action that needs to be taken in order for you to get to a desired result, for your desired result, whether it be financial freedom, whether it be weight loss, whether it be great relationships, whatever that dream that you have for yourself, that new business venture, whatever. It's going to start out as a huge mountain. And that huge mountain is, uncertainty. It's the problems that will arise as you go through this journey. But the great thing about faith, the belief that, whatever it is that you're trying to do, it can happen. That faith is what's going to start to move those mountains of uncertainty. As you start to take action, I'm gonna use myself for example. As early as maybe a month ago, I had no clue of how to do different things on YouTube and all these other, editing video apps and things like that. I had no clue how to do it. But I knew I wanted to get on YouTube and really put out some great content. And I realized that you have to do you have to learn a few things to put out some great content. But what I did is, I stepped out on faith. I believed in myself. I believed that, I could figure out how to, start navigating through these things. Now, I'm not sitting here saying I'm the best video editor or anything by a long shot, but I'm learning and I have the faith. Trust me, if you look at some of my early videos, and I hope you do, because they're still great. But if you look at some of my early videos, they're not nearly as nice and fancy and as they are now. And I'm sure I have, room to improve, but that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't make me feel bad. It actually encourages me to know that this thing that I'm doing can get even bigger and even better. And as I'm doing this, ideas are coming to me. And again, the mountains of uncertainty, they are beginning to move. They're beginning to get out of my way. Now, on the other side of that, if we work from a position of fear, fear is this thing that first and foremost, it turns off your most powerful tool. It turns off your mind, because what fear does is it makes you start to become blind to the possibilities. And as we've gone through life, we've gone through different experiences, and these experiences have taught us things. They've molded us into who we are. But the biggest thing about experiences, again, what people should take away from experiences is the lessons. The lessons, the things that you learn. In life, a lot of people are so afraid to make a mistake. And that's wrong. That's just wrong, ladies and gentlemen. You should never be afraid to make a mistake. A mistake is going to happen. It's what's going to make you better. A mistake is how you learn. If somebody tells you, go through life and never make mistakes, that's a person who's basically the only way you ever gonna not make any mistakes is if you do nothing. And a lot of people say, well, hey, learn from other people's mistakes. Well, hey, you may not understand how their mistake was made. Maybe, they'll tell you, hey, look, don't do that because this may happen. But if you don't understand how that mistake happened, you may not do that in that particular way, but you may still in your own way do something and make that same mistake. So again, don't be afraid of the mistake, because again, that fear is going to put you in a place of paralysis. Overthinking is another form of fear. So many people, they want to know every single aspect of a particular thing before they'll even try it or before they'll even do it. Again, going back to my YouTube thing, some people will never start a YouTube channel because they feel like, they have their channels have to look like, somebody like Dashie or, Richard Fain or other people that I watch, and I could have had that same, mindset. I could have said, man, Dashie's videos look so good. He do all these great things with it. I can't start my YouTube channel until my stuff look like his. And that's going to create that mountain for me, that mountain of uncertainty, that mountain of doubt, which is another problem. When you start to doubt your abilities, again, you turning your mind off. You're putting yourself in a position where you can't be creative. That's where the faith comes in. Faith lets you be creative. Doubt takes away your options. It creates these huge mountains in front of you. And guys and ladies, I don't want that for you. Trust me, I've been alive for a good amount of time here. I'm not old by a long shot, but I've been around for a little while. I've had a lot of experiences in my life. I've been in the military for 20 years. I've traveled to different countries. I've met a lot of different people, made friends, lost friends, had love, lost love, all these things. I've had a lot of things in life happen to me, both good and not so great. But all those things molded me into who I am today. And hopefully who I am now is somebody who can be a blessing to whoever's watching me right now or whoever will watch me, going forward. And that's what I want. I want to be that blessing to the people that watch me. And that's the whole point behind Motivation with Money Mike, is I want to uplift people. I want to show people that faith can move those mountains and fear is what's going to create them. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you haven't already, go on and hit that like button and leave a comment below of what you thought about the video, your own thoughts about faith versus fear. And, I want you to go into this day positive. I want you to go into this day that whatever is put into your mind to do on a positive note, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. And don't let fear become that mountain that stops you from your greatness. As I leave, I want to let you guys know I love you. God loves you. He smiles when he sees you, and he sees you all the time, so he's always smiling. So why aren't we? Hey, you all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way you know every single time I drop a video. Also share this video. Let somebody see this. Let somebody get the motivation that they may need to get them through the day. Hey, I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you all. Gone.
Damn, I ain't been broke in a minute. Damn, I ain't been